Hi, today I want to talk to you about normal cholesterol levels. Once upon a time, few people dieted and most knew nothing about normal cholesterol levels. That was 30 years ago when the vast majority of people still followed our traditional diet. Although we knew nothing about it, very few of us would have had anything but normal cholesterol levels. We followed the traditional diet as our parents and grandparents did. This was a diet that had evolved and developed with us for generations. The reason we could expect normal cholesterol levels is that our diet was the exact opposite to today's diet. The traditional diet was a protein-based diet. For the past 30 years or so, most of us have followed a carbohydrate-based diet. Our body was used to a diet that it knew how to process. So it made perfect sense to stay with the diet that made our body happy. But sense is not always around when you need it, and nobody thought to check how our body felt about a change. So what happened? Self-proclaimed experts had decided we needed a modern diet. Today, a new diet would not be a stretch, but back then most people were slim. The last thing they were looking for was a diet. Besides, nobody had a problem with the old diet. How do you make people change? Urgency and fear will do that. The experts had found something scary called cholesterol and quickly linked it to their modern diet. Suddenly, unless you had normal cholesterol levels, you needed the modern diet. How was the modern diet created? That really is an interesting story. Some people wanted to change our traditional diet to something completely different. What is the quickest and easiest way to do that? Simple. You reverse engineer the old diet. Turn it upside down. That's probably why they called the new diet the pyramid. Why was the new diet such a bad thing? To confirm that, we must ask some very valid questions, like, had the diet been tested? No. Did the diet reduce cholesterol? No. Did they have research to prove the body could handle the diet? No. Could they prove our body would suffer no negative effects? No. Sadly, nobody asked those questions. So what's the result? Most of us have changed from a protein diet to a carbohydrate diet. You see, literally millions of slim, healthy people proved to have high cholesterol. Strange, right? Well, for 30 years, every cholesterol test result was wrong. It did not measure the HDL-LDL ratio. The two numbers were just added together. Sometimes it's hard not to get mad, but the best way to get even is to not be a victim. Now is not the time to worry about normal cholesterol levels. Now is the time to note today's obesity statistics, realize where we're heading, and get off the track before it's too late. So where next? If you enjoy these videos and would like to learn more, make sure you're on my mailing list. You'll probably also want to know more about the Carbohydrate Addict's Manual and where and when you can get it. So make sure you're on the list. And thank you for listening to me.